Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Center Grove Sports Show here at Campbell's Highland Grill. I'm your host, Kevin Conrad, and tonight we're celebrating two Center Grove youth boys basketball teams winning Indy Hoops Championships. Here in our first segment, we have the sixth grade team and the head coach, Chad Stewart. And, Coach, first of all, thanks for coming out. We got a great crowd to celebrate your championship tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I appreciate it.
Well, Coach, before we go any further, introduce this little guy for us.
This is Hendrix Stewart. He's the mascot for our sixth grade red team.
Every great team needs a mascot, Coach.
That's
well,
right.
tell me about your team this year, Coach. Indy Hoops, who do you play? Give us an idea what kind of schedule you play, and again, you end the season with a championship.
Yeah, so just a great group of kids, great group of families. Actually, we lost 3 games through the year. First game, we had a few kids missing for football, just that overlap, and then a couple kids missing during the Christmas break, and then we lost a heartbreaker during a tournament. Other than that, we strung together really two great months of basketball, to be quite honest. In the tournaments we played and in the regular season, and we were able to cap it off. Yeah.
Well, Coach, we have your team with us tonight. We'll bring them up one at a time. We'll introduce them, and let's talk to them a little bit. We'll bring up our first player. And, Coach, introduce. Who is this, our first player?
So this is Hudson Stewart. This is my son. I've had the privilege of coaching him for many years, either in the Hoops League or in the CYO League. Hudson, he really was one of the guys that was able to do a lot for us. He provided sparks in offense and defense. When we needed somebody guarded, it was him or maybe even Reed that we placed on a top offensive guy. So he was able to provide everything we needed, to be quite honest. Get to the rim, hit some shots, play defense. Yeah.
Well, Hudson, tell me about this trophy.
It's nice.
Yeah. Is this your Indy Hoops Championship trophy?
Yes.
How much hard work went into winning this trophy?
A lot.
A lot. All right, tell me about your game, Hudson. What position do you play? And
anywhere between point guard and small forward.
What kind of game do you have? Tell me about your offense.
I'm a scorer.
You like to score? Do you set up your teammates pretty well as a point guard too?
Yeah.
So, Dad, does he like to play defense or not?
He likes to play defense. Again, him and another 2 or 3 others that we will put them on the top offensive guy on the other team and rely on them to shut them down. So we rely on him and a couple others on both sides of the floor.
Well, Hudson, thanks for being on the show.
You're welcome.
All the best. Thank you. All right, we'll bring up the next player. Your name?
Reed Sawa.
Coach?
Yeah, Reed, again, he's one of those tough-minded guys that we had on the team, went both ways for us, provided offense, provided defense. Just like Hudson, when we needed somebody stopped, he's one of the guys that we'd put on him. The guy can get to the basket, shoot the ball, and play defense. He's a great asset to the team.
So you like to play that defense, huh?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Why do you like to play defense so much?
I don't know. I just think it's fun because I like to get the ball, so I just go out and defend them.
How proud are you of that trophy?
Really proud.
Yeah. A lot of hard work, it looks like, has gone into this season to earn that trophy. Talk about the hard work.
Well, we will just come in and out of practice and just work hard and then go into games and put it all out there.
How about playing with this great group of boys? You guys been together for some time now?
Well, we all have been playing hoops for a little while, and then our team assembled this year, and then we just played great together.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the show. Again, congratulations on the championship.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll bring up our next player. Coach, introduce our next player for us.
Yeah, so this is Vinny Hayes. Vinny was our point guard. Another tough-minded guy, very hard on himself. But came up big when we needed him. A good guy that ran the offense for us, controlled the tempo. And for the most part, again, just all these kids just doing what we needed him to do. Very good in practice, took instruction very well. I can go on and on. He's a great player, great attitude, and we loved having him on the team.
Vinny, point guard, right?
Yeah.
And do you like to set up your teammates for some good shots?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you say you're a pretty good passer?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell me about your game a little bit more. Obviously, you got to be a good passer and a great defender, but tell me about your game.
I like kind of driving, and I like passing a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe tell me, too, do you shoot that 3-ball much?
Yeah,
Not
some.
so much?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about this team. How do you guys gel as a team. Tell me about your team a little bit more as far as, do you guys get along great off and on the court?
Yeah, we get along great.
So tell me a little bit about this trophy.
It means a lot because we practice a lot for this, and we got there.
Well, Vinny, I appreciate you being on the show. Great season.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, Coach, who's up here next with us?
This is the twin brother to Vinny. This is Frankie Hayes.
Welcome, Frankie.
Yep. Another great attitude, great kid to have on the team. Just another guy that can do a lot of things for us. You know, he came up big, and all these kids, for the most part, you know, just like Frankie, came up big in different situations when we needed them. So it wasn't just one guy on this team. Frankie, anywhere from shooting the shots to getting to the basket to rebounding the ball to playing defense. A great player on the team. So glad to have him. Great attitude again, and just a great kid to have on the team.
Frankie, what's the best part about playing basketball? Why do you enjoy it so much?
Just playing with my teammates, scoring the ball.
Sounds like you guys are a really good team here. Maybe talk about your teammates, why they mean so much to you.
They mean so much because, like, first of all, they're our brothers, and, like, playing with them, and, yeah.
How about this trophy? I know a lot of hard work went into this trophy. It didn't just happen overnight, did it?
Nope. It took a lot of hard work and dedication and practice.
Well, thank you for being on the show, and thank you for bringing this great trophy tonight.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Coach, next up.
This is A.A. Ron. Grant Aaron, another guy, just a very good kid. You know, works very hard, does what he's supposed to do, does what he's told, listens, very respectful. One great moment I remember about Grant is one of the tournaments we were down, and we called on Grant to run a few plays for us quick to get a quick spark. And I still remember to this day, it was about a month and a half ago, we were playing Columbus East, and we started throwing the ball over to him, running a play we called Strong 2, and having him coming off the right side as a left-hander and going to the basket or pulling up, and he scored about 7 or 8 points in a row, and he gave us that spark we needed to pull the game out. So
Grant, you like taking the big shot, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about your game some more, Grant.
Well, I like to find the open man. I am a pretty good shooter. I can knock down a few shots. Yeah.
How about the defensive side of the ball? You like to play some defense?
Yeah. I feel like I'm good at just staying in front of my man, not letting him get to the bucket.
Now, who did you have to beat in the championship to get this nice trophy?
Decatur Central. It was a close game.
Was it close? What was the deciding factor? Why were we able to pull this game out?
I don't know. I felt like we just had a strong game. We started playing better at the end, and then we just started pulling away.
Well, congratulations, and thank you for being on the show.
Thank
you, Grant. Coach, I think we have one more player left. Introduce this young man.
This is Jude Owen, one of our big guys. Again, another guy that brought toughness to the team. Great kid to have on the team, played well, did what we asked him to do, but brought a mental toughness to the game that we really needed. And again, Jude, like most of these other kids, in certain situations, in big situations, he came up big, and it wasn't just on the offense, but maybe on the defense or maybe getting his team ready to go. So Jude was a great player for us, a great tough player, scores very well around the basket. So again, a great kid to have on the team.
Is it Drew? Is that right? June. Well, welcome to the show. Talk about this championship game. Sounds like you guys had to beat Decatur Central in a tough matchup.
Yeah, I really think our defense came and helped for our victory, and really our defense kicked in the second half, and we've been struggling in the first half to get rolling. So second half we've been just having a great year, and just our defense kicked in the second half and we pulled away.
How about your game in particular? Coach called you the big man, so do you take care of the lane and try and defend that lane?
Yeah, I take care of rebounding the ball and putting the ball back up on offense and scoring in the post.
Well, I appreciate you being on the show, and congratulations on the championship.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, Coach, maybe, we'll keep that right here. Maybe some final thoughts, Coach. Great team.
Yeah, great season. I mean, like you asked here with the championship game with Decatur Central, they're a very good team. They, I think, lost one game all year. We didn't really come out ready to go in that first half, so we got down maybe 6 or 7. And then, like Jude said, come that midway through the third quarter, things started kicking in. Our defense started kicking in, and we ended up winning the game by 11. But it was, our defense. We really relied on our defense. We're a really aggressive team and really got after it. And that really sparks our offense because we got a lot of guys that like to get out and just go play. So we usually ran a 1-3-1 set, and from there we just kind of took off.
Well, Coach Stewart, thanks for bringing in your team. Great team, great season. Congratulations on the championship.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we'll have more of the show after this timeout.
Welcome to Campbell's Highland Grill.
Campbell's Highland Grill, a family-owned Scottish-American sports grill in Greenwood. Dig into appetizing American food that you'll love, as well as traditional Scottish fare. Family-friendly and great specials, too. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. Enjoy our tasty breakfast on the weekend, and free Sundays on Sunday.
The best thing to eat on the menu is the Berkeley Turkey Club. No way, the best thing on the menu is Bowman BLT.
Campbell's Highland Grill in Greenwood.
Don't forget to top it off with Bellamy's bread pudding.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Center Grove Sports Show here at Campbell's Highland Grill. Tonight we're celebrating Center Grove boys basketball. Some travel teams here tonight winning championships in the Indy Hoops. And now we've got a second-grade team with us, and head coach Rob Thompson. And, Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
What a great season, Coach. You end the Indy Hoops season with a championship. Tell us about this great team, Coach.
Yeah, second grade. This actually was the first year the Indy Hoops had a second-grade league. So we were going to put them in third grade, but we got lucky enough to be a second-grade league. We won the Super Shootout this year. We won the Indy Hoops tournament, and we went 26-0 on the season. So it was fabulous. Great group of boys, play hard, worked hard, and most importantly, we had a ton of fun.
Talk about things you work on in practice, Coach.
Yeah, so, I coach older boys too. It's a little bit different at this age. It's more development. We're working on just basics, dribbling, passing, shooting, a lot of development work during practice. Don't focus a lot on offensive stuff or sets. Defense is a big thing for this group too. Obviously, if you can rebound and play some defense, you have some success. So a lot of skill work. We did a lot of stuff early on, just individual, paired shooting. Some dribbling, some defense stuff. So it's really developmental. That's what it's about. We play, other teams across the city. They're playing Saturdays. We're playing Sundays. They're practicing. They play year-round. We don't have that luxury, so we have to really try to jam everything in a short amount of time and try to get things going.
All right, Coach. We want to introduce each of the players and bring them up. Sure. And go ahead and introduce our first player, Coach.
Yeah, sure. So we'll start with Owen Ignat. Owen's second grader, and Owen came in and really got better through the year. He was one of our better defensive players, and he's got an attitude that he just doesn't quit. He's a fighter. He gets after it. He doesn't care how big they are or how little. He just gets after it. But Owen Ignat.
All right, Owen, welcome to the show. And, Owen, why do you like basketball so much?
I like that you're always moving and you're going up the floor and down the floor. Because I don't like it when you have to stop and just stop the game. So, because it's always moving. And
do you like to score?
Yeah.
Is it fun to pass to your teammates?
Yeah. Yeah. Because then you can make cuts and get the ball back.
How much fun was it to play with these boys this year? Was it a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much fun was it to win the championship?
It was exciting. At the end, we were jumping all over each other.
Did you get a big trophy?
Yeah.
Oh, and you did a great job. Thank you. Great, Coach.
Yeah.
All right, bring us up our next player, Coach.
We'll do Luke Wingler. We'll pull Luke Wingler, Lukey B. We call him Lukey B. Luke has a knack for the ball. He can get up and down the court. He actually, at this age, does a really good job finding the ball off the rim. So he got a lot of points just battling, getting rebounds, and putting it back. Great passer. But Lukey B, he was a big part of what we did.
Lukey, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How much fun was it to play this year with this team?
A lot.
A lot of fun? What was the best part about this team, you think?
Winning all the games. And we score so much, so we win, and it was really fun.
You like to rebound?
Yeah.
And you like to pass to your teammates as well?
Yeah.
All right. How much fun was it to get the big trophy for the championship?
It was really really fun when I got it. And when I went home, it was taller than my dad's.
Well, thank you for being on the show. All the best to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Fantastic, Coach.
All right. Our next guy is Luke Cherry. Luke Cherry and my son Kyler, they have been in a gym with their older brothers since they were 3-4 years old. And so, you know, it's easy to coach a team when you got a group of boys like this. Luke's one of those kids where he's just a sponge. He goes out there, he can do everything. He can shoot, he can score. He's a big, strong kid. Very, very big part of what we did this year. So he had a great year.
Luke, how much fun was it to play in this travel league this year?
It was awesome playing with all my fun teammates.
What are some things you guys work on in practice that you really enjoy?
Shooting,
Yeah.
rebounding, 3-man weave.
How fun was it to win the championship?
It was awesome. Loved playing with my teammates this year.
Tell me about that championship game. What was so special about that game?
We went into OT, and we pulled it off by 4 points.
You guys made the plays down the stretch, didn't you?
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for being on the show, and all the best to you. Thank you. All right. Great.
All right, our next guy is Deacon Burrell. Deacon's a big athletic kid. He came in a little raw this year, but I will tell you at the end of the year, any team we played, any player that was giving us fits, we couldn't stop. We put Deacon on him. He was magnificent defensively. Our last game, Carmel, we played Carmel 3 times, and they have a really, really good player. He scored 32 on us in the second game we played him. And I think the third game, we shut him out? We shut him down, didn't we? So Deacon played him the whole time, stuck on him along with Owen, and so he grew a ton. Really athletic, great kid, soft-spoken, but great kid.
Deacon, why do you like to play defense so much? What is it that you like about it?
I mean, it just gets me better and
Helps your team win, right?
yes.
Do you like to shoot, though, as well?
Yes.
We'll talk about the championship game. Sounds like you guys had to go into overtime to win. Tell me about this big win.
I mean, we were all passing around shooting. Luke Cherry had some nice rebounds put back in. And Kane at the end, he got the and one and shot his free throws and made it.
So you enjoy playing with these guys, don't you?
Yes.
Well, thank you for being on the show. Congratulations on the championship.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, our next guy is Caleb Doyle. So Caleb came in. He's really kind of the theme of this group, except maybe a couple of them, pretty soft-spoken kids. And so Caleb, every practice, he just comes in and he would just work hard, doesn't say a word. We tell him what to do, and he does it. And from the beginning of the year to where he was at the end, you know, we were scoring points, right? We were running the offense through Caleb a couple times. And so just, you know, that's what the cool thing about this is in the Hoops program is that you just get into this and you see growth, you see confidence. And so Caleb, he fit in well with our team. He really worked hard. So great kid, great family. And so we were really lucky to have him on our team.
Caleb, how much fun was it to play with these guys this year?
It was really fun because we won both of our championships.
Oh, you won 2 championships. So tell me about the other championship. We talked about the one you won in overtime. Can you tell me about the other one that you won?
I wasn't there. I was at Florida, so I didn't really know what was going on.
Now, what position do you like to play? Do you like to play guard?
I usually like playing wing.
And tell me about your game a little bit. Do you like to score, play defense, or do a little bit of everything?
I like to score and play defense.
All right. Well, Caleb, thanks for being on the show. All the best to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Next is Kyler Thompson. I have to be careful what I say because he's my son. But again, he's been in the gym since he was a little kid with older brother, and I really think that he really wants to beat his older brother, and that's how he comes to work every day when we go to practice and just works on his game. Highly competitive, really easy to coach. And so, as a guy that's leading these guys, it's really easy with kids like this because they want to win and they want to do what it takes to win. But great teammate, does it all, big, strong kid. So it was a lot of fun coaching him this year.
You said Kyler, right?
Kyler, yeah.
All right, Kyler, welcome to the show. Sounds like you're a very competitive young man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like to win, don't you?
Yes.
Whether it's playing against an opposition or your brother, you want to win, don't you? All right. Tell me about a couple of these championships this year. Sound like you guys had a great season.
Yeah, it felt good, especially playing with these guys. Like, if I'm open, they see me immediately, and they get me a point off assist. It's really awesome.
That's What are some things you like to work on, like in practice?
Usually ball handling and shooting.
Well, thank you for being on the show. You did a great job. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right, next is KJ Hatfield. The Hatfield name is known here in Center Grove. He's actually my nephew, and so it's really cool. Just a side note, just to be able to have our two boys, or have KJ and Kyler together and experiencing this. But KJ comes in, big, strong kid, really, really smart, really skilled. He can mix it up a little bit, can shoot, can get in there and rebound. So just a great kid, really quiet. We've had to work a lot on talking in practice and games and just being louder, being to support teammates. But great kid. Obviously, family's great. So it's really, really fun being able to coach KJ this year.
So it's KJ, right?
KJ, yeah.
All right, KJ, welcome to the show. And how much fun was it this year to play with this great group of boys?
It was really fun. And mostly we got to win a championship. It was really fun.
In that championship, what are some things that you were able to do to help your team win?
I mean, I got some rebounds and some assists.
Did you get a chance to score much or not?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Okay. What's the best part about basketball? Why do you enjoy basketball so much?
I like rebounding and scoring points.
And what are things you like to work on when you're in practice?
Usually shooting and rebounding.
Well, congratulations on the championships this year. All the best to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, KJ.
All right, last but not least is Kane Youngs. Kane, a couple of the boys said it earlier. Kane came to play on our championship on our Sunday game there, the last against Carmel, and had a huge and one, hit the free throw toward the end of the game, and then OT. Hit 2 free throws really to seal the game for us. So, this is just Kane's an example of what this program's about. I think what Coach Hahn wants is that, you get these guys in some situations that are competitive and, they work a lot on development, and then you kind of see it. You see it happen, and Kane really, he won the game for us on Sunday with 2 huge plays on the and-one and then knocking down a couple free throws. So, testament to him. He worked hard. You work hard, good things happen.
Kane, tell me about these big plays in the championship game. You made the play. Sounds like you made some free throws. Tell me about it.
When they got the aim when the guy got knocked out of the game and stuff, and
You just made the play, didn't you? How about the free throws? Were you pretty confident you can make the free throws?
yeah.
What position do you normally play? Are you a forward, center?
Post center.
Yeah. Tell me about your game a little bit more. Do you like to score, defend? Tell me a little bit about your game.
That's a really good team, that Carmel Gold, and we just went into overtime stuff.
You got the win, right? Well, great job on the championships this year. All the best to you, Kane. Thank you for being on the show. Coach, some final thoughts. Great group of boys here. It sounds like you're teaching them and coaching them up the right way.
Yeah, it's just I coach a 6th grade team, like I said, and coaching these guys, it's way different. But it's fun. It's fun when you don't lose. It's fun when you win championships, but more importantly, this group of people here, they got great families. Just kind of a good representation of what the Center Grove community is about, and so lucky to be a part of it. Probably going to hear about them coming up here in the next 5 to 10 years. There's some really good athletes here, not just here, but in other sports. So, again, great group of players, great group of families.
Boys, again, thanks for being on the show. Congratulations on winning the championship this year. All the best to you, okay? Thank you. Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you, Kevin.
All right, that's going to wrap up our show from Campbell's Highland Grill. Until next time, this is Kevin Conrad saying so long, everyone.